Welcome back to Scottish Movies. It's Monday, it's a Blu-ray release day in the UK, and I'm going to be heading out to the town of Bury today. See what I can find, get up to CX, HMV. I've got a couple of things I'm looking at in the local CX there. We'll see what they've got. I'm going to probably check out a couple of charity shops, and let's get started. First stop of the day is going to be HMV. Let's see what we've got in there today. And first up, we're at the new to 4K chart, and we're seeing Lethal Weapon and 4K. Theatrical and director's cut on that, 1999. It's pretty cool. We've got some there from last week, I think. And we got A Fish Called Wanda with a Blu-ray release there for $12.99. That's cool, great funny film. And we've got on 4K here Species. It's really cool artwork on that. That's $29.99. Don't know if that's got some kind of special edition, or it might be. And here we've got American Reunion on the 4K in a big sort of box set for $24.99. That's cool. And some other releases down here. I presume there's a new Black Torment. I'm not sure what that is. Orlando is that. Over here we've got from Arrow, we've got Dark City. I don't know, it's a 90s film, $24.99 in a big sort of box. That's cool. And over here we've got one of the big releases of the week, Novocaine. I've not seen this film, do want to though, it looks pretty good. That's the 4K. And we've got Black Bag here from, I think it's from last week, $24.99. And down here we've got the Blu-ray for Novocaine as well. We've got some Monkey there as well, I think that's from the other week. And I noticed here at the new film section, they've got all these movies got time after time here. These are all films that were on the HMV premium label, and I think they've just sort of gone off that now. Valley of, what's that called? Gwangi or something, like a dinosaur film. Body Heat there, yeah, all these I think were on the premium collection. Down here we've got Excalibur. Yeah, that's a good film from the 80s. Yeah, that's them. We're heading to CX now, new location CX in Bury. Let's see what we can find. So at the 4K section, and the first thing I'm seeing today is American Werewolf in London. And moving on, I've got some Conclave here. I think it's quite relatively recent release, 15 quid on that. And over here we've got a classic from Spielberg, we've got Jewel. I've got that on Blu-ray, but that's a great film. What else can we see? We've got some Halloween there. Down here, another quite recent release, 18 quid for Kill Bill, Volume 1. I think that's Volume 1 anyway. And over here we've got the complete box set of the Indiana Jones movies. Well, it's not complete now, but 48 quid on that. I've not seen that in many of my CXs, to be fair. At the Blu-ray section now, what can we find here today? We've got a couple of copies of Asteroid City. That's Wes Anderson, I believe. I'm not a big fan of his films. And down here, we've got a bit of Brain Damage. I'm saying nothing. Yeah, what else can we see? A couple of box sets of Harry Potter there. And up here we've got some Dracula's Fiancé. That's not the smartest decision really, is it? That's all I can say about that. And over here we got, what's this, The Last Voyage of the Demeter, I think it's called. Is that a vampire film? I'm not sure, comment down below. A couple of arrows here of the Long Good Friday. One's really faded, if you can see that there. It's supposed to be an orange sleeve, I think. And down here we've got some Animal House, classic from the 80s there. Or is it the 70s? Late 70s, early 80s, I can't remember. Another one from the 80s here, we've got The Package with Gene Hackman. Yeah, we can't put that back. And over here we've got some Torchwood. And we're going to have a quick look in Mencat, see if there's anything on the DVDs. And they've got a load of series of Charmed here. Never seen a single episode of Charmed. A couple of Blu-rays, got some Tintins, 50 Shades, Screen Zone. Usual stuff really. And here we've got a box set of Riddick Collection Pitch Black. I think there's an animated one in Chronicles of Riddick. That's not bad if you don't own any of them. Looks pretty generic DVDs to be fair in here. Is he going to pull something out? We were. Yeah, there's one over here I'm seeing, I believe it's some Warm Bodies. That's a good sort of zombie film. I've got that on Blu-ray as well. And over here I found a bit of Wurzel Gummidge with John Pertwee. That doesn't look like John Pertwee. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And I'm back in the flat, and it's been a good day, yeah. So yeah, I hit up Bury, went up to CX, H&B, a few charity shops. Nothing really doing in the charity shops, although I did get a couple of DVDs, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day. So I just want to talk about the CX briefly. First up, I went to go to the CX in Bury, and the shutters were down, and I was like, oh no, that's not good. And then when I got closer, all it was that they just moved premises, literally around the corner, in this like mall place, in the town. It's literally went into this mall and I could see it from the door. So yeah, they've not gone very far. It was a smaller shop though, but yeah, luckily, obviously CX still in Bury. So I had a bit of a sort of a shopping list. I say shopping list, I kind of I earmarked a few things to look at when I was in there. Just now, I'd earmarked quite a few HMV premiums, just to have a look at. I wasn't necessarily going to get them, but just see. I was just intrigued to see if they had like the full package, like the slipcover and everything, which you can see in CX. A lot of them don't. And yeah, I was scanning the shelves, and they had loads. I mean, they had a hell of a lot of HMV premiums, but not one of them had a slipcover. And when I went to the till to pick up my pickles, which again I'll show you shortly, I just said to him, do you not have the slipcovers for the HMV premiums? And they actually did in the majority of them. And what they actually do now is, it was cool to see that they keep them behind the counter with the discs. They've realised that it's kind of obviously a package, and the collectors and that'll want the whole thing with a slipcover, and yeah, they keep them behind the counter. It's a bit awkward for them, I suppose, because it's bulky thing behind the counter along with your disc, but it was good to see, and I could actually see a few from the counter on the shelves, behind the counter with the DVDs or the Blu-rays. Yeah, they kept the covers behind the counter. I didn't pick up any HMV premiums though, but I just wanted to highlight that. It was good to know that they're holding on to them. I did ask about one. It was quite a cheap one, but they didn't have the cover for that. But I think it probably been there a while, so yeah, someone probably nicked the cover on that. But anyway, so I'm going to show you my DVDs first that I picked up. This was in a shop called St. Vincent's. I apologise, I'm not sure what charity they're about, but it was definitely called St. Vincent's. And I picked up a couple of DVDs, 50p each. This thing I picked up is a DVD of a TV show from ITV from the mid 2000s. And this was like a comedy sort of variety show from what I remember with Alan Carr and Justin Lee Collins. Picks up the Friday Night Project Unleashed. This has got 3 hours of sort of footage from that show. I just remember quite enjoying this, and I just thought I wanted to give it another watch because I remember liking it back in the day. It's probably not aged very well, but I don't really care. But yeah, just grab that at 50p. The next one I grabbed 50p is a bit of Only Fools and Horses. This is the story of Only Fools and Horses. I've got the complete collection of Only Fools and Horses on DVD. I've got obviously the Blu-ray box set that we released so far as well. But I don't think I've got this one. I don't think this was in with any of the series or anything. I think it's a separate entity. So yeah, grab that for 50p. And that was it for the charity shops. There's nothing much doing. I'll get on to CX now. So I've got 4 pickups from CX, and I have got 1 pickup from HMV, which I'll get to last. Yeah, I'm buying from HMV this week. So yeah, the first thing I picked up in CX, these are all with vouchers. I traded some stuff in as well, got like a £12 voucher while I was there. Pretty much immediately spent that. This first one is a film I've not seen. It's kind of a blind buy, and despite me saying I'm not getting blind buys anymore, this is for my collection of video game movies. And this only leaves me leaving 2 now. So once I pick them up, I'll be sort of starting watching them, and I plan to do a big ranking of video game movies. So I picked up Five Nights at Freddy's for £8. This is a video game that I don't know anything about. I've never played it, but I believe this film's supposed to be alright. Well, yeah, it ticks every box for a popcorn horror movie, so it might be a bit of fun. So yeah, picked up Five Nights at Freddy's. I think all I need now is Sonic 3 and Borderlands. I have seen both them movies, but so I've not got the Blu-rays. This next one is an 80s film from 1980. And I really like this film. It's a time travel movie, and it is a DVD upgrade. Picked up starring Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve, Somewhere in Time. Yeah, this is a pretty good time travel movie. Obviously, Christopher Reeve. Remove the receipt there. Yeah, he kind of looks in a mirror or a picture or something and finds himself back in 1912. From what I remember, it's a bit bizarre, but it's kind of a love story type film. But I just like the time travel aspect of it, and yeah. And this was £8, so I thought I'd upgrade the old DVD. So that's that one. Next one I picked up is a documentary. I don't pick up many documentaries, but I saw this one, a lovely slipcover, when I was on my way out, and I bought this, and yeah, popped back to the till and bought this, and it's Living with Chucky. It's a documentary about presumably Charles playing the Chucky films. 101 minutes with a couple of hours of extras. I thought it might be quite good. Comes in this nice slipcover, black case as well. But I like the Chucky films. I've got the complete collection on Blu-ray. I've got a couple of the series. I've not got the season 3 yet. I think there's anyone I'm missing. But yeah, I thought it might be quite interesting. It's only a £5. So I look forward to watching that. And the last pickup I got from CX is another one for my Disney collection. Now, I've said before, when I find Disney movies, I normally sort of pick them up, because I find it's getting harder to find them in CXs at the moment. Certainly in my CXs. So when I come across one, I'm always going to pick it up. And this is actually a 4K with a slipcover, and that is something you don't normally see in CX, and I didn't have in the collection, so I picked it up in Canto. It's really good. It's really good, nice slipcover on there as well. Good condition, and this is £12, so I kind of traded stuff in for £12 and got this. So you're happy to add that to collection. Off the top of my head now, for the Disney collection, all I need on Blu-ray, or 4K, is Treasure Planet, Moana 2, Strange World, and I'm not sure, I think there's one more, I can't remember. There's a couple of Pixar films, Elemental and Inside Out 2 I still need as well. Which they did actually have today, incidentally, but on 4K, that didn't have a slipcover. But yeah, I left that one behind for now. I think Inside Out 2, being relatively new, it might be easier to come across again. But yeah, happy to add Encanto into the collection. And yeah, that is it for CX. So I spent about, what, 20, 25 quid vouchers, something like that, I think. I can't remember. Wasn't too bad though. Not leaving to HMV, so you would have seen some of the new releases in the footage there. I didn't pick up a new release, but I picked up something in the sale. This is a 4K steelbook of an 80s film again, and I love this film. I do have the Blu-ray, so I'll probably be trading that in. But I picked up Willow, 4K steelbook. I've seen this on a few people's videos, and I thought $15.99 is a good deal. I tried to get it a week or two ago in Manchester CX, but they had it marked up at normal price. And someone pointed out to me that it was still online for this price, so you know I should just ask. I mean, but I didn't actually have to. We're not in the Berry HMV because they just had this on the shelf for $15.99. So I'm going to quickly unbox this now, and we'll have a look at it. Okay, so let's get the plastic off. Hopefully this is in decent condition. So we've got the J card there, all the special features on the back. You've probably seen this on other videos, but we'll just show it anyway. And let's have a look at the steelbook. Yeah, this looks spot on. I can't see anything wrong with it, so it's really cool. So that's the front. That's the spine. And that's the back. So it's cool. Got some inside artwork and obviously 4K and a Blu-ray different artwork on it. So yeah, I really like that. Always liked Willow, starring Warwick Davis and Val Kilmer, of course. Yeah, it's nice. I'm happy to add that in the collection. Another 4K and another steelbook. So yeah, that's Willow 4K steelbook. And yeah, that is everything for today. Yeah, comment down below if you'd have picked anything up that I'd got today. Did you see anything on the videos that I should have probably picked up? Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I will see you soon with another Blu-ray hunting video. See you guys.